So, I was one of the few, or I think I was the first in the space. I don't. It's not a bragging thing, but I called XRP a long time ago $100 coin, and I have still stood by this. And I think, well, I won't even say I think. I know for myself. This is not financial advice. This is just the way I'm tracking the market. This is the way that I'm looking at the last bit of catalyst that we need to have before we see XRP completely take off. And that would be the complete ending of this SEC case. Whatever fee to be paid by Ripple, when it's all completely done, you are going to see, if they haven't done it by now, you're going to see. I heard there is like some kind of dark pools where these institutions can buy it over the counter and it won't trigger a tremendous rise in the price, but those dark pools will have a time to dry up. When I heard people on my job who didn't know anything about crypto last year, and then all of a sudden they started buying XRP because they watched a couple of videos on YouTube and they were telling me about it. I'm like, we are reaching adoption phase. I haven't looked up like a Google Analytics search, but I know that a lot of ordinary people are starting to talk about XRP. So once this court case is over, institutional dark pools begin to dry up, and then your average person who has enough money and understands that they got to put their hard-earned cash into something that is guaranteed to go parabolic at some time, because when you factor in XRP, their stated goal is to handle all the world's money. Not going to say that they're going to do it, but if they were to handle just 10 or 20% of the world's money, you're looking at, phenomenal. I haven't even calculated it. Maybe I've done it a long time ago. But to say that this is not $100 coin is insanity. These low numbers that these people have out here is just pure insanity. The people that left the space, I'm pretty sure some of them are going to come back if they have a little bit of money. But the main driver is going to be the governments, the super wealthy, those who have a couple of million, those who are making 100,000 or more. The whole world's coming for this asset once they hear. It's already been listed as included in the strategic reserve for the United States crypto stockpile, or whatever they're going to call it. So once the governments of the world realize, and America is probably going to come out with the first crypto legislation that all the state governments in America are going to just copy and paste. The green light's going to be, I just saw a state, I forgot it. I saw the article yesterday. They are putting forth legislation for their own state, somewhere in the South, for them to stockpile cryptocurrency. I saw that. So it's going to be a domino effect. All these states are going to do it, and everybody's going to be specifically, just like Crypto Hulk said. Why is it that in the government document, when they first released Trump's executive order on cryptos, he mentioned XRP and Cardano and something else? Then there was a later version, they included Bitcoin. But anywho, I see that if we have the perfect storm of legislative clarity, institutional buying, the XRP ETFs incoming. There's like, I think it's 19 that's being. People can say that they don't like it. I hear what people are saying, but it's going to come anyway. You can't stop it. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, the tokenization, when they're able to tokenize real estate and other NFTs, a whole bunch of things come through the XRP ledger, then you're going to need XRP to upload these things and probably change these things. So this is going to dramatically raise up the price. So if we have a perfect storm, I would say my 2025 price is $2,023. That is not impossible, right? SHIB, there is still a dedicated community, and I wouldn't be surprised if SHIB hits 0.001. I know people would say that's really hard. No, it's not. It is not. It could get there because the community is strong. You know, XLM, easily $32.24 per XLM. XLM is working with, I'm looking at the video right now, Crypto Hulk. Stellar, XLM, and Ripple working together with MoneyGram and MasterCard. You know? XRP was designed for big cross-border payments. We're talking about in the tens of millions of dollars, $1 billion at one clip. It was designed for that. XLM was designed for peer-to-peer. And that's what would be facilitated in MoneyGram. People are only sending between $5 and, I don't know, the limit is $1,000 or whatever. So their blockchain would enable even cheaper and faster payments using the Stellar blockchain and also Circle, the Circle stablecoin. USDC is running on the Stellar blockchain. So we already know that Stellar already has legal clarity from all legal entities. That's why it's enabled. That's why it's greenlit. USDT Tether is not. And I think they said the first country that's going to be outlawing it real soon is the whole of the United Kingdom. I believe, I didn't put that on here. I believe Tether is going to go to zero. It's going to be outlawed everywhere. And you're going to have RLUSD. It's already green lit. It has the green light. It will be here for a long time. Tether is going to go away. This is going to shock a lot of people. It could put a really big vacuum into the crypto space. I do believe that SHIB could have a dramatic flash crash to some really, if we see a gigantic flash crash in SHIB, that will be your time to buy. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but we could see a major crypto flash crash this year. Another one, the final one, and then we're going to go roaring back up. Finally, XDC is, like we already know, this is for trade finance. So the last thing that I heard was that they were trying to put the whole, I think it was New York Stock Exchange, inside of the XDC network. I've talked about XDC before, so if you didn't know, it is of course faster than Ethereum. I believe XDC is the Ethereum killer. It doesn't need all these different upgrades. It's already there. It's already fast coin, fast blockchain. It is just absolutely amazing. If they put the stock market in there, they will probably it will turn into a crypto market. Like instead of it being closed on uh, 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 Friday to Sunday, it will stay open 24 hours a day. If that happens, the price of XDC could easily hit $100 per XDC. Very, very, very easily. This is the reason why I have XRP, XLM, XDC, and oh, I forgot to put it on here. I am easily. I love the 100 because that's where I take profit at. These are I say 100 for Proton XPR because it's another one. As it grows in popularity and as it will probably be used for a government ID structure. Like the government, if you want to transact, it will probably require you to transact in the web off wallet. This is coming. We're going to have global stable coins, central bank digital currencies. This is coming. They can delay it for so long, but the whole world is going there. So I say XPR Proton, my take profit, where I know it's going to go, is $100 very, very easily. I am loading up the boat with XPR Proton. This is not financial advice. And I wish you all success in this crypto market. I love crypto. It's very, very, very exciting. It really is.